Hello and welcome in to a Warframe video. This is going to be Mastery Rank 19. We are becoming the Tiger today. So, you've hit MR 19, you've come into this, and what to expect is a silent mission. We have to stay undetected. We can only use melee, and we can't use powers. So what are we going to do? Our targets are far away, and we have to be super silent. Well, that's where Banshee comes into play. We are going to use Banshee's passive as she silences all weapons. We're going to use Redeemer Prime, because guess what? It's a gunblade, which means when I press the melee key, pow-pow. Press the melee key, pow-pow. We're going to take out all these targets from a distance. So what you want to do is scan left to right, up to down, find your moving targets, and take them out. You can do this one by one. As you scan through, you'll find maybe around 10 to 12 targets out here all together. Move forward, move back, stay on the platform for as long as you can. This is your best vantage point, especially to get the ones that are higher up. Because as you get closer to them, if they suspect they hear you, which they still can, Banshee is not completely silent, just her weapons, then you will be detected and you will fail. So right now we've killed about 5 or 6. We're still scanning. These enemies are level 15, so really any mods are going to work for Redeemer Prime. You can load it up with whatever you would like, because most of these enemies are going to be 1 or 2 shot with this gun. Now there is some fall off with the gun, so you can see some of these guys aren't being hit. So you might want to move around the platform just a little bit, wait till they come forward just a little bit, and then you can take them out. If you're going through and you're scanning and you can't find any more enemies, might be a safe time to go ahead and drop down here in a minute. Take out that last one on the right hand side, and there's one. Those columns on the left hand side are tricky. There are a few that patrol and they will be blind to you, but I think we've taken care of most of the enemies for now. So with that, we will be dropping down, and we can take out any remaining enemies that we might see. The thing is, you want to go around the edge of this map just to make sure that you don't get discovered. So with everything in line of sight taken care of, we'll grab this last guy who's up on the top platform. You want to do that from a distance so you have that vantage point. We're going to go around the map just to see what else is out here. So if you go over here to the right, you can scoot up on the edge of this platform first. Be very careful just to make sure there's nobody out here. And we're going to take care of the first, what I call snowball. It's basically just a little orb that you need to slash. The funny part about Redeemer is it doesn't want to slash. It likes to shoot gunblade. So you've got to try a few times. I don't know how to make it proc any better than what it does. So the gunfire, it does a really good job. However, when you get near the snowball, you actually need to slash it. So it's maybe time for a heavy attack or something like that. However, you don't want to alert in case you missed anybody out here. You don't want to alert them. Remember, shh, we're being quiet. This is a sneaky mission. Now, one would think, hey, at night, this would be really easy if you just brought in Loki. Wouldn't really be much to do. You just take Loki, go invis, and just chop everybody down with a silent weapon. Well, it's not the case, because in this mission, there are no guns allowed, but we cheat. And there's no powers allowed, but again, we cheat. So, we take Banshee. Banshee silences all weapons. We can run around basically undetected because the Grineer have a cone vision. Most enemies do. They have a cone in front of them, and so what they can see is only when they're actually facing you. And if they're far enough away, they still can't see you. So the cone has a limit. So, as we bullet jump over here, take care of a few more snowballs. We took care of all of these enemies from a distance. So you can actually see that we really didn't have to clean up anything while we're out here. You can take care of almost 100% of all the enemies from that first platforms, so make sure that you do. You want to be careful going around here just in case there's any that you might have missed, but I think we got them all from the platform. You want to practice this a few times just so you can maybe count how many enemies are out there and make sure that you take care of all of them. Sorry I did not do this for you, but leave a little bit of the test for you to do. The strategy is very simple. If you have Redeemer, it should work. We used Prime because I have Prime. Banshee Prime does not matter either because it's just the passive should be there. However, check Banshee versus Banshee Prime just to make sure. And with that, we have unlocked the prisoner. Use a little boast emote here. Maybe play a little victory guitar. I wrote this ditty. It's called I Am the Tiger. I gotta work on my Shazam. Anyways, that is it for this mastery test. We need to grab the prisoner. You need to escort them. As you get closer, they will come out of the cage, and do not give them a secondary weapon. They don't even know how to use it. Hop into the circle. Prisoner will follow as normal. Of course, in my case, they sat outside the circle and waited for me to move. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. We'll see you next time on MR20. When we get there, we'll be posting that video, so stay subscribed, stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.